stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. To all the children of the sun. Greetings, multidimensional, energetic beings. I hope this space finds you feeling good for no reason at all. Radiated, elevated, and activating in the higher version of your true and authentic self. May everybody be living their best life in the moments of these trying times. I'm your host and co-pilot, Sawu the God, operating in the magnetic service of stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and power to the family, from the one to the many, and from the many to the all. Thank you for being here. You are now plugged in to cosmic consciousness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Now that we're here, present in the flesh. Hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. Operating in the truest version of your better self. Living your best life in this moment, man. I want to start out by saying, whatever you feel, whatever it is you feel, is what you're given. And with that in mind, you know, my higher self, source, spirit, was dealing with me about judgment. So I have, I wrote down what was being transmitted, downloaded to me. So I'll just say this. Try not to judge others based off your preconceived notions, assumptions, or concepts of what's right and wrong to you. And the reason being, because if you're a human being, you know, when we're analyzing things, when we're sifting through the choices and the thoughts of our mind about situations, circumstances, and conditions, we're not always able to penetrate the essence of the matter. So try not to judge others based off your personal concepts of what may be going on. Because whatever you feel, that's what you're giving off. And that's what other people gonna feel. Somebody will catch it. I'm saying that to say this. Feeling is giving. Y'all feel me? Be careful of those who want to use you but don't value what you're useful for. I'm gonna say it again. Be careful of those who want to use you but don't value what you're useful for. Don't value the use that you bring to them. Don't value the advancement that you have provided for them. Don't value the elevation that you bring into their life. Be careful. I can say a whole lot of things, but it'll take a whole lot of time. So, in my life example, I show people the way. If you know me, you know that to be true. I live it. Through the things that I say, I show people the way. Reason being, I'd rather show you the way. I'd rather show you how to do it for yourself than to have you pulling, picking, and poking on my energetic imprint. You are now plugged in to cosmic consciousness. Greetings to the mothers. I haven't been saluting the mothers, but y'all always on my heart because I come from one. Greeting to the mothers. Motherhood is a willing sacrifice that every female is not willing to use themselves to put forth. Motherhood is a willing sacrifice, a fulfillment, a never-ending task, and it requires unlimited love, or a limitless love. So I thank you, Mama, to my mother, and I thank you, mothers. And I say it again, I thank all you mothers, women who are mothers, regardless of the type of mother you may be. I thank you for giving us the opportunity of life. Y'all may hear me talk about friends and family pretty much. Reason being, friends and family are all we know. We really don't know no enemies if you think about it. So everybody that we pretty much know in our life consists of either what you would call friends that has turned family, or family that's not even worthy enough to call a friend. Weigh the scales for yourself. I'm just gonna speak to it. Many of us are called to break the cycles of family though. Generational curses that we inherited for the purpose of the evolution of future bloodlines. My point being is we inherited ego, we inherited angers, we inherited fear. And it must be cleared from the inside out. You can't fix what needs to be fixed within from what's going on outside. We gotta go in, get our broom out, our dustpan, our cleanie wipes, and do the work from inside so the outside may bear witness. I'm saying that to say it's okay to be who you are right where you are. Don't stretch outside the soul of yourself to try to be anything else. The moment you do that, the moment we do that, any moment that I have done that throughout the course of my life to bring me to this now, I have found myself lost, and so will you. It's okay to be who you are right where you are. Work with that. But what you do with the moment you find yourself in is going to determine how far you go in the next step. You only got you to take you wherever you find yourself at. So what does or what will it take to get you where you want to be, where you see yourself being? Because only you can get yourself there. When we are able to find tranquility and sit or abide, and you don't have to be sitting or abiding like I'm doing. It's a mental application, it's a mental process. When you're able to sit and abide and be in the presence of peace, be in the presence of peace. Not scattered in pieces, but in the presence of peace. You can move forward in your thoughts, in your speech, in your behavior, in your actions from a more balanced space. I say that to say just because you know something don't mean you live in it. I've ran into the mistake of doing that so many times, bumping my head, bruising my heel, until I got it correct for me, for my wavelength, for my light signature. By living the applications, by putting in practice to be a living application of the things that come forth from you. Just because you know something don't mean you live in it. Because it'll come out one way or another. Our consciousness will put us on blast. Our consciousness has a way of putting us on blast if we don't physically live up or carry out or hold the frequency of the things that come out of our mouth. Just because you can talk highly spiritual, or highly elevated, or highly business, don't mean that that's what you is. Don't mean that you're that. We gotta understand this, man. We gotta get right. Our conscience will put us on blast and expose you if you cap it. If you cannot demonstrate what comes out your mouth. So, salute to those who have allowed the worst to bring out the best in you. And salute to those currently in the process of coming into that completion. What is it about us? What is it in us that will make us choose the very people or the very person to do us wrong until we learn to get it right? What is it about us that propels us to do that? Because I know I don't find myself in some situations that I thought myself in too. And once I realized that I was in the situation that I thought myself in too, I had the audacity to ask myself how I got here. Somebody catch it. If you are someone that people have come to admire and look up to, you're someone that just has that it factor, just have that what it takes factor to endure all odds, a problem solver. People come to you to help them get solutions to things. Salute. If you're lovable, if you're well liked, even by those who don't really like you, but they have no choice but to like you for whatever need they may have in their life, because that's how people work. Salute. If you're someone that people don't like you when they don't even know you, salute. My point is, be aware. Why must we be aware? For those that I'm talking to, is because everybody don't like how other people love on you. When you moving in love, it propels people to want to love on you, bring love in your life. But everybody don't like that. Be careful, be mindful, stay on watch. Remember, it be the people closest to you that may envy you the most. It be the people closest to you that can cause you the most harm. Think about it. Only because you keep them close. Attachments. And if you're a person that no matter what has befallen you, what has come against you, you always come out on top, on the positive end of things, then you are blessed. And guess what? People know it. People know it. Might not try to act like they don't see it. They don't see you. You know you see me, but they try to act like they don't see you. And that's okay. They know it. And you know they know it. My point is, I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to a few bodies. And I'm talking about a few bodies. Once you figure out what ain't working for you, especially after so many choices have been filtered through, once you figure out what ain't working for you, so many choices will be put before you, so you can figure out what will work for you. So I say, the best thing that you can do for you is find what works for you and make it work for you. You can't do it for nobody else, but you can do it for you. The door to the Stargate is open, family. All you have to do is walk through. It's not nothing out there unless we entertain it. So if there's nothing out there, the Stargate got to be inside of you. I love y'all, inspire, and compliment, and encourage. Keep it icy. Feel good for no reason at all. Peace. Zawudi God. One.